up. Here comes the 1-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Now the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
There to take it is BR, and that's the first out. In now is Yasiel Puig. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And that misses inside. 1-0. One out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte, but he won't get there. It falls in. Stepping into the box, Eric Timms certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Vogt is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. A cold strike on the inside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. Line towards center field. Inciarte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, center fielder Ender Inciarte.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Third baseman.
Now in the box, Chris Taylor. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Played on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
When you have a guy throwing a sinker and a changeup, the whole key to hitting is make him get the ball up. They're going to try to keep it on the same plane, but if he's not keeping it below the knees.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping up now, Paul Dejan. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. but a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Jackson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
First baseman, Brandon Belt.
Liner toward right center, and Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Bryant.
He's set. Here it comes. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And a good throw gets him one gone. Into the box, Stephen Vogt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone. Here's Eric Sogard, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-1. Here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good steer.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in, Aaron Nola. 9-1-2 due up.
Pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that'll get through into left, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than a leadoff single. Ready for another chance. J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1. And he is in there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasiel Puig. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Gonzalez is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 7.
Striding in once again, Eric Timms. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind at a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Second baseman, Jonathan
First pitch
Villar.
on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Squared that one up just a little late. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third, the same way he ended the second, with a punch out. 1 away.
Anderson.
Chase Anderson is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Taylor, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Takes a knee-high fastball, and then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Zimmerman is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Zimmerman. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Into the windup and the pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch. It can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. So striding in, Paul DeJong comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. A line shot to third base. Throwing behind the runner, not in time. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Todd Frazier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Tapped out in front of home. Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding into the box, Kurt Suzuki. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And VR will look this one in to retire the side. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Crawford ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball that time, not even close. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Now batting, Stephen Vogt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Stephen Vogt.
There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out toward right field. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. So stepping in, Aaron Nola. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The high fastball is in there.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up. He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A curveball hit right back at him. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
Coming to the plate, J.P. Crawford. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Settling in now, Eric Sogard.
Leading off for the
He's
Brewers.
0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Eric Sogard.
Now here's the pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Villar.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Chase Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Here's another 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Suzuki corrals it, and that ends the inning. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. And
he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Ready once again, Eric Timms. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Paul Dejan, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Dejan.
From the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Third baseman.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Here comes the 0-1. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Inciarte moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Ready for another chance? Kurt Suzuki. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte, and that's the third out. Here's Ender Inciarte. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Center fielder, Ender.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out. Number 1.
Baseman, number 7.
Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lifted the other way to left center. Timms on the move. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it into third base, as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away.
The first baseman,
here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Dejan from the outfield grass. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Line toward the alley in left center. Bryant arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, pitcher.
Digging in once again, Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bryant is after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, J.P. Crawford. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Inciarte is there, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Chris Bryant.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job with pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Line drive to center field. Jackson is right there, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Eric Sogard. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Timms is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. Now in the box, Jonathan Villar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Sliced hard on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Throw won't get him. Into the box, Chase Anderson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hernan Perez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hernan Perez.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Again, he sends it out of play.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Number 71 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 71.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Yasiel Puig.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Here it comes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 and count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eric Timms. Tommy Joseph will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody
Number
out.
19, Tommy Joseph.
Hard hit ball to second. In there, a base hit. The relay, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He was a ground out victim last time up. Rob Scahill is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 58.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Hack on another here as the runner scores from second. So striding in, Paul Dejan. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more. Todd Frazier. He singled his last time up. He's set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count leaving at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Settling in now, Kurt Suzuki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
On the move is Gonzalez. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He'll get things started now in the bottom of.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte. Your attention, please.
Miller is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
55, Harvey Miller. This change for the Phillies. Now playing left field, number 19, Tommy Joseph.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground at first. Backhanded. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Chris Taylor. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. It's in time. So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th. And standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. Keon Broxton will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out from the
Broxton.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So digging in now, Austin Jackson.
Leading off for
He'll try and
Philadelphia.
lead things off here
Center
in inning
fielder,
number 9.
Austin Jackson.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Taylor gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
At the plate,
Pitcher.
Harvey Miller.
Harvey Miller.
Cameron
Your attention,
Rupp
please.
will move into the
Pinch
on-deck
hitting for
circle now to try
Philadelphia.
to get something
Number
started here with
29,
1 gone in the inning.
Cameron Rupp.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hard ground ball to third. Taylor has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter
Now
number
at the
3.
plate, J.P.
Shortstop.
Crawford.
J.P.
0 for 4 with a
Crawford.
strikeout thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So with 2 out here, Yasiel Puig gets a chance to bat this
The
inning.
right fielder number 66.
Stepping up now, Yasiel Puig is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Shot towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Fernando
attention,
Abad, a
Now
6'1"
pitching for the
southpaw,
Phillies,
will be the one that gets the
number
call from the
58.
bullpen here.
Fernando Abad. This change for the Phillies.
Here's the first baseman,
Now playing
Brandon
right
Bell.
field,
He'll be the one to get us
number
going here in the
23.
bottom.
Keon Broxton.
Jesus Aguilar will get up off the
number
bench to lead
24.
off the home half of the
Jesus
9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out. Takes this the other way to right, and the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Here's Chris Bryant
Left
now.
fielder.
A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jackson ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next
Coming
for
to the
Milwaukee.
plate now, Stephen
Catcher.
Vogt. He comes to the plate
Stephen
as the last
Vogt.
chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Crawford onto the grass, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave him 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's the home opener of this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. So striding forward now, J.P. Crawford. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
J.P. Crawford.
Liner towards second. Oh, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
In the second spot.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Eric Timms comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. So coming to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Bryant will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Ready now, Paul Dejan. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
And another foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Man, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Soft liner towards short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. So digging in now, Chris Taylor. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Ground ball left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Settling in now, Carlos Gonzalez. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Now a pickoff play at second. Runner back standing. None out. Runners at first and second. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. Timms is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Batting fifth.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Harvey pauses. Here's the first pitch. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. Flips it underhand. So now 2 men in scoring position. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jackson going back on it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bryant moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In now, Kurt Suzuki.
Catcher.
The average for him entering play,
Suzuki.
not far. North of 200. And the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Coming to the plate now, Matt Harvey. And he could give
Harvey.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Digging in for his second at bat, J.P. Crawford. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Inside here with the cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Into the box, Stephen Vogt. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
Catcher.
First pitch on its way. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Jackson will call this one as he comes in to put it away for the first out.
Batting 7th.
Digging in, Eric Sogard. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line to the right side, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Lays off 1-0. Harvey's ready. Here it comes on 1-0. On the ground up the middle. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. Digging in to try it again, Eric Timms. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Another 1-2 delivery. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Striding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ryan Zimmerman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Gonzalez on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Paul Dejan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hit sharply toward the right side. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping in, Zach Davies. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Zach
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Now batting. Left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford over to his left, on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Center fielder number
So striding
7,
in, Chris Taylor.
Taylor.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Standing in, Todd Frazier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gonzalez coming on, and it drops down in front of him, a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Striding in, Kurt Suzuki. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now at the plate, Austin
The
Jackson.
batter,
He's
center
0 for
fielder,
1 thus far.
Austin Jackson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Now at the plate, Matt Harvey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game. Obviously, he wants
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez.
Leading off
He'll
for the
start
Brewers
things out here in a tie ball game.
Fielder, number 5.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. For Gonzalez, who picks up his 6th double so far on the year. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Timms ranging back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit softly on the ground to third. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. So stepping in, Stephen Vogt. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. High in the air into shallow left center. On the move is Jackson. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Crawford.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Inciarte's there. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready once again, Yasiel Puig. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. At the plate, Eric Timms.
Eric Timms.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taylor moving in. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 0-1 delivery. Now a hard liner. Foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Vogt gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Digging in now, Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Eric Sogard.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Here it comes, 1-0. Swings through the slider there. On the ground to the right side. Dejan is up with it. No problem here. One away. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Villar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Up into the corner now. A fair ball. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Coming to the plate now, Zach Davies. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Zach Davies.
And now the manager brings his outfield in here with the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't want to get burned on any weak bloopers. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. The 0-1. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with that runner on first. So that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Ender Inciarte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Center fielder number 7.
Digging in, Chris Taylor. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Belt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Harvey pauses. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 3 runs, 6 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. Striding in once again, Paul Dejan. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Third baseman.
Here's Todd Frazier now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. On the ground to third. Backhanded. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Kurt Suzuki. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the third hitter here.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Vogt. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Stephen Vogt.
Hit in the air to right field. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Eric Sogard. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Sogard.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set and the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And they will get the force for the out. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in once again, Zach Davies. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Slow little grounder left side. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He started out the evening 0 for 2. so far.
Center fielder.
Action now in the
Austin
Milwaukee bullpen as
Jackson.
they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
Tap down the line. But that one rolls foul. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Harvey. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Cameron Rupp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 29, Cameron Rupp.
Lifted in the air to right field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 3.
Ready for another shot now. J.P. Crawford. Into the windup and the pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Inciarte is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Number 28 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 28.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at bat. In there for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Digging in now, Carlos Gonzalez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Timms, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Belt. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to right field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. And now is Yasiel Puig. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 66. Yasiel
On its way is
Puig.
pitch number 75. Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Now at the plate, Eric Timms. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he will make the play. 2 away now. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses ball one.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Hector Neris enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Hector Neris.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, and got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Catcher.
Stepping into the box, Stephen Vogt. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Timms moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Striding in, Paul Dejan. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Paul Dejan.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Taylor is going to get there. 1 down. Here's Todd Frazier now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Frazier.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. Right to Bryant. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The 2-1 on its way. Back up the middle, and now this will be a base hit for Suzuki. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
The pitcher number
standing in now, the pitcher, Hector Neris. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Tommy Joseph will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Joseph.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. Well, he talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
For Philadelphia, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.